A video interview with Ezra Miller popped up recently where he talks about what's taking so long with the Flash movie's development. And I can't tell when this video was filmed or where in the production timeline it was filmed because it looks like he's promoting Fantastic Beasts, which came out in November of last year. Because behind him in the video, I'll put a link to the video in the description below or to an article with the video in it so you can watch for yourself. There's like the Fantastic Beast symbol and behind him as he's talking, and it has on there the date the movie was released, 11/16 I think, or 11 whatever, 2018. So this looks as if he's promoting that movie. And so this video had to have been filmed around November, I think, or maybe he's doing this afterwards, but they just have an dated like poster behind him. I'm not sure where this is. It was on the videos on the Flash solo updates. But basically what he says in the video is the development team, the writers and stuff, and he uses we a lot as if he's part of the team. They're trying to just get it right. And they want to try to make it like as epic as it can possibly be. And he talks about how this movie isn't just it's not just part of the DC universe. It's like introducing the Speedster universe or the multiverse, and he talks about how the speedsters in the DC universe, and he's totally right, which tells me that that Ezra Miller reads a lot of has been reading Flash comics as research, or maybe it's also in the TV show, and if he's just watching the TV show, he can get that too. Speedsters are like the connecting thread, like between the different parts of the multiverse, and he's kind of sort of right. I mean, that's the way that in the recent, like the past 5 or 10 years, they've like made the Flash and Speedsters. They didn't used to be that way, like in the really, really old days, but as time has gone on, DC Comics have made the Flash characters kind of like the connecting thread between disparate multiverses, which makes sense, because if you can run at super speed, it makes sense that, one of the barriers, the faster you'd break would be a barrier between dimensions, right? Speed and dimension. I'm not a big expert on science and physics, but that actually does make sense. And basically what he's saying is this movie, he said, this is an exact quote, that's going to be a gift to the fans. He's saying basically they are just trying to get this like really, really right. They want to tell the story right, and that's what's taking so long. What he doesn't mention though, and I think it's a part of it too, is I think they're also focusing really hard on getting Fantastic Beasts right. Because he's a part of the Fantastic Beasts universe right now. And the last Fantastic Beasts was kind of underperformed. It didn't get really great reviews compared to what other movies in the Harry Potter franchise have gotten. And so I think Warner Brothers and J.K. Rowling are trying really hard to get that right, because they're going to start filming part 3 soon. And I think he has to be committed to getting part 3 out of the way first before he can go to the Flash, start filming that. So I think Fantastic Beasts, the production problems and them trying to resolve the problems with that, I think that's part of it. I do like seeing this movie though, because I, and a lot of other people, were concerned that they weren't going to do a Flash movie. I never thought for sure that they weren't, but I started to get worried because, it kept getting pushed back and you would hear all rumors and stuff. But, as we all know, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. So while I still felt that they were just taking their time with it. There was a part of me that was worried that they were abandoning it. But, if this video was recent, then they are still working on it because, otherwise he wouldn't be saying all this. I'm sure, well, at least he thinks they're working on it. So, this does make me happy. I think The Flash needs his own movie. The Flash is one of the major superheroes, and people like that character, so they should make a movie about him. And I think the movie, in terms of the special effects, a Flash movie could be just spectacularly grand. Like, I said this before, but I'll say it again, I love the blue lightning energy effects for The Flash in Justice League, and, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what they can do with a character like him and his power set, especially with bleeding between universes and stuff. They could do a lot of really trippy, awesome stuff with The Flash. And, Ezra Miller's a very trippy, awesome actor. Well, sort of, kind of. But, he's kind of like new agey and spacey. And so, they could play it right differently, with in an interesting way. He doesn't really have the kind of personality that Barry Allen has in the show, the way Grant Gustin plays him. So it'll be interesting to see if, they kind of lean into Ezra Miller's image and personality, or if Ezra Miller's changed to fit the more, I guess, buttoned-down Barry Allen persona that you've seen in the TV show and the comics. I guess what was he like in Justice League? I guess he'll be like that. So, but yeah, I'm happy. I want that Flash movie to happen. The Flash is a very important and interesting corner of the DC universe, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be making that movie. So, Check out the video below and see what you think. I'll put a link to it in the description of the whole interview. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.